Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we're gonna do the June Bujo setup part 2. So if you haven't watched the part 1 video, please go and check it out. So if you have watched the first part video, you will definitely know that I didn't really like the cover page at all. But it's not same for the part 2. I really knew what was really wrong with the cover page and I didn't repeat the same mistakes here. So it just really turned out as I imagined. So in this part 2 video, we're gonna do the habit tracker playlist review page and the buy page. So that's how my June Bujo setup just looks like. So first we just started with the habit tracker. I'm just using the usual layout. 6 boxes with the calendar shape of the month. And I'm drawing a rabbit and a cave below it. So now we can start with drawing the cave. This cave just turned out really good as I expected. So as much rabbits I drew, it was becoming better again and again. And I took really less time than the cover page for drawing the caves and rabbits in these pages. For this time coloring the cave, I just used one single brown instead of using two shades as in the cover page. I just used the same brown to show the inside of the cave, but added some more layers to make it look darker, and I just shaded the ground really good than the cover page. For most of the times it's just same for all of my Bujo spreads or these setups, because the cover page just needed more improvement as I'm drawing it for the first time, but for the other pages as I'm drawing it again and again, it just get the final look that I really wanted. So always the cover page just gets messed up, but the other pages look really fine. But I really wanted the cover page to look more good than the other pages, but it never happened. I just forgot to mention one thing. As you can see, the second box of habits, I just drew the whole line downwards. My thought went somewhere and I just did it, but I just corrected afterwards. As you can see, I just darkened the portion under the cave of the ground to make it more real. I really like the way I just did this cave. Giving grey shade for the rabbit. Still, coloring the rabbit is a task for me because I always mess up with something. But it was good although. I don't know why, I just really don't like a rabbit that is full of grey. So I just always leave some space white because I just wanted rabbits with mixed color. I'm writing habits on the top of the page with normal black sketch. And now I'm gonna give a background for writing the habits. I'm not writing the habits name now because I still haven't figured out what all habits I want to include in the next month. So now I'm just giving 3 background colors for the 6 habits. This page have that final look when we just gave that background color because it's just more like filled and it's becoming more colorful. So that's it, our habit tracker page is done here, and now we are moving on to the playlist page. For the playlist page, I'm drawing 2 rabbits and 1 rabbit with a headset because definitely it's a playlist page, you know. And below the rabbits, I'm just drawing 4 boxes to write 4 songs that I really liked the month of June. Small boxes on the left side of these boxes are for drawing the mini versions of the cover pages of the songs that I'm gonna write in those boxes. And I'm not sure about how much it's gonna work because the mini versions are to be looking good, otherwise the page is completely gonna mess up. But we can just try something different this month. When I was searching some playlist ideas in the Pinterest, I just found this one and I thought, why not try? And using the same font, I'm writing the playlist by using the same black sketch. So I'm just darkening it more to give it a perfect look. And now we are moving on to coloring our first rabbit, and I'm giving the dark yellow shade with some white spaces on the rabbit. I really like the rabbit with the headset because it was just really cute and it was just matching to the theme. And I'm giving the same grey shade to the rabbit with the headset. I just really loved how these 2 pages just turned out. I can't just wait to fill this playlist because it's just gonna be cute to fill all these. Gonna give some brown shade itself for the headset. And after coloring the headset, our playlist page and the habit tracker is ready. And now we can move on to the review page after it. Just missed the part, we want to wrap all the pencil works, and after that we can move on to the next page. As my June is also a vacation, I don't have to add any study related trackers to my Bujo. So my June Bujo setup looks like chord page, cover page, calendar page, habit tracker, playlist, and 3 of the weekly spreads and the review page and the buy page. So I'm skipping 3 pages for the weekly spreads and now I'm doing the review page. Last month was the first time I just used all of the weekly spreads at the right time for right things, because I never used weekly spreads, it was all blank, but this time I just used it all. So this month also I'm just hoping to do the same. So for the review page, I'm just writing the review June at the top of the page and a rabbit below it and a rabbit and a cave below the page. So for the rabbit below the heading, I just drew it like one ear on top of the heading and one ear goes under the heading. And I don't know how much you can understand it from the video, but I really like the idea. This page just gives the best look after writing the review because it just gives the vibe of these journaling pages. The first time I just did this review page was the last year's June, and I really liked how that page turned out, and I really liked writing. And when I look at it now, I can just feel my progress and like my negatives and all throughout the months, and yeah, it's just good to read it now. So I just hope to do this review page throughout the year. And now we are done with our 2 rabbits, and now we can move on to the cave. It's just so unfair that only the cave on the cover page just got messed up and all other caves just look so good. And that's it, we are done with our review page and we can move on to the last page of our June Bujo setup, that is the buy page. So it's just a simple buy page. I'm just writing by June, a rabbit and a cave. I'm just doing this buy page most likely to the cover page, but the difference is I'm not drawing 2 rabbits, I'm only drawing 1 rabbit, and I'm just adding some grass works at the end of the cave. And using the black sketch itself and using the same calligraphy font, I'm just writing by June. For the first time, I guess I'm taking an animal theme for Bujo, and I guess I had so much fun doing these themes. Although the cover page just got messed up a little bit, I just really liked how all other pages just turned out. So I guess this was a nice theme. Mistakes just happens, but we should learn from it. Now I know how to draw a cave and a rabbit. I just can't believe I just did the whole Bujo setup before the month just started, because I never did such a thing. June is going to be kind of like a resolution month because I'm just planning some good habits to practice in June. And now I have a lot of time to do such habits because it's vacation. And when the school just started, I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to have any time for those things. So I'm just doing it when I have time. So now we are just giving some greens to the cave. So tell me in the comments what's your theme for June. So let's just color the ground. I have added some bloopers at the end of the video, so stay till the end to watch those. This sketch tip is really fine, so I can easily color the ground. And now I'm just darkening the portions under the cave to make it look like a real or a shadow effect. And just giving the same grey shade for the rabbit and some white spaces on them. I really loved how these pages just turned out. I will give you guys a quick catch up on what we did today. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, comment down below. And for now, bye guys.
när kusten skär ska jag fira julen här på Hawaii.